Welcome back to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. Y'all know who it is. This your main man, Ken Clark. We back with another special guest. We got Mr. BJ Washington in the building. BJ, what's going on? Welcome to Tiger Talk, brother.
What's going on? Thank you for having me.
Hey, not a problem at all, man. We are continuing our series of interviews with our new 2023 commitments. And you were one of the latest ones coming to us from Northwest Community College, man. I'm not a fan of the Rangers. I was a Holmes Community College Bulldog, but hey, look, we Tigers now, so welcome to Tiger Talk.
Family.
Happy to have you, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No problem at all, man. So let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about your recruitment process. Let's start here. Word is, man, you are a alum of a prestigious high school by the name of Madison Central. And I went to Madison Central, so that's probably why Corey wanted, he wanted me to do this because he know how I love my Jaguars, right? But that was the only Jaguars I love, the Madison Central Jaguars. But you coming to be a Jack State Tiger. But let's talk about when you finished up at Madison Central, kind of like your recruiting process and what led you to Northwest and what brought you to Jackson State.
Okay, so out of high school, I really only had JUCO offers. I had one HBCU offer, which was Alabama A&M.
Okay.
But I felt like I was better than that. So I decided to take my talents to Northwest Community College, where I went in, worked hard, earned my starting position, and got out in 1 year. Now I'm here, ready to play.
There it is, man. So, you said something that I know most that follow JUCO may not necessarily know that, usually they expect when you go to junior college, you're there for 2 years because this is a 2-year, college. But like you said, you were there for 1 year, handled your business, and then all of a sudden, which coach, reached out to you? Which coach actually recruited you and talked to you about Jackson State?
Coach O.
Okay. Coach O, man, that's definitely one of our favorites. We love all our coaches, but Coach O is the staple, man. Mississippi native, Jackson native, and he recruits Mississippi very well. Can you talk to us a little bit about kind of how that conversation went with Coach O? Like, what really sparked your interest to come to Jackson State? What made you say, you know what? Man, this might be where I need to go. I know you mentioned Alabama A&M. I know they fans probably gonna hear that. They're gonna be like, "Who he think he is talking about us like that?" But now you're a JSU Tiger. But talk to us a little bit about that, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, so Coach O recruited me out of high school too. He didn't give me the offer, but he recruited me, and I went up there on a visit. I liked it. I fell in love with it, and then when he hit me up on Twitter just recently, like a week ago, he just said, "Call me." I called him. he just said, "Call me." I called him, and he told me exactly what I wanted to hear. He gave me the offer, full scholarship, and I was ready to come play immediately. I have a lot of family that went to Jackson State that are alumni. I've been there this past week. I've been working out with them and doing school. All the players show love. It just feel like home.
Yeah, well, technically it is home, but I know you. I appreciate that. I mean, that's actually really good insight when you how much of did Isaiah Spencer? I know he committed. You guys were former teammates on that state championship winning team. Yeah, that's right. I said it, state champions. But did any of that play a factor into your decision, knowing that Spence had committed?
Well, I mean, yes. Of course, I want to, play with my brother. I grew up with Isaiah. We both from the same town, and we both from Florida, Mississippi. It's a small town.
Oh yeah. Well, I know about Florida. All my homies from Florida, man. Keep going.
So yeah, it played a pretty big role on it.
That's good stuff, man. Yeah, one of the things Isaiah stated when you committed, he was like, "Man, the whole floor about to be in the vet." So I was like, "Yeah, they run deep." I played basketball. Oh, without question, man. I had a chance to really get to know one of my best friends from Florida, coming out of Madison Central. And I know how it is. It's a tight-knit community, man. And we happy to have it, you guys are going to be playing and you know how we get down at the vet, man, 45, 50K. And can you talk to us a little bit about, your experiences with that atmosphere at Jackson State, at those games, a home game in the vet?
I grew up going to the game. Sonic Boom walkout. That's when you know it's time. It's ready. It's go time.
Oh yeah, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Did you keep up much with Jackson State? Surely, I'm pretty sure you did. But what are some of your thoughts over the last 2 years? We know the head coach TC Taylor is taking over the helm post Coach Prime as he endeavored to his next opportunity over in Colorado. What was your thoughts of Jackson State football over the past couple of seasons? Since you grew up around it, you got a family that's alums. You got, now you are officially going to become a Jackson State Tiger. What were your thoughts about what you saw over the past 2 seasons?
I feel like they had good seasons. Dion came in, did what he was supposed to do. He put Jackson on the map. Like, he did good at that. But I feel like it's Coach TC turn. He gonna come in. We ready.
I like
That's
that.
all I got to say. Play for TC.
Hashtag guard the yard. Hashtag play for TC. I always try to make sure anytime. Oh, there it is. Hey, listen, every time I tweet anything or put anything on social media is DI love, guard the yard, play for TC every time in a hashtag. So did you and the coach talk about, your role, what your role was going to be on the team? Did you guys break down any kind of your expectations, what they hope you can come in and add to this JSU Tiger team?
Yes, sir. I hope to come in. Okay, they hope for me to come in as a strong safety because I feel like one of my strong suits on the field is tackling. I can cover well too, but I like to tackle. So I feel like being at the strong safety position, being able to come down and hit somebody is exactly where I want to be.
There it is. You know what? You actually broke down. Shout out to my brother Zoe. Zoe was part of the Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club crew. When we went and checked out your film after you committed, obviously everybody running and look at the huddle video. They want to see the highlights when you was at Northwest, and that was the thing that jumped out to us. Your ability to your closeout. When you see the man with the ball, if you realize it's a run, you close out pretty quickly, and the ability to cover. A lot of times you get strong safeties. Those are your thumpers. Those are your enforcers back there, but like you said, you're a strong safety that can also cover, which adds a little bit more to that versatility. So, I mean, it goes to show what they saw in you and why they wanted to bring you on board. But one other thing, when we do these interviews, a lot of our fans like to get measurables and stuff like that, and then we ask for player comparisons. Do you have any players that you watch, whether NFL, let's stick in the NFL, that you kind of pattern your game after, that you think, when I play, this is kind of who I watch and this is who they probably going to say I look like?
I wouldn't say that I really look up to an NFL player because I want to be my own self.
I respect that. Yeah.
But I don't really know. Wilson for the Cowboys. A lot of people tell me I play like him.
Oh yeah. That's a good comparison. Well, let me say it this way: playing style. Then what is BJ Watson's playing style? I know you talked about what you like to do on the field, but expand on that a little bit more for somebody that may not know what a strong safety is. You know what I mean? Not most people that follow football do, but we want you to kind of paint a picture for us with your playing style. And since you don't really compare nobody to, compare to anybody like that.
Okay. I feel like I'm a very versatile safety.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the speed to come down, like I said earlier. I'm around 5'11", 6 foot. I have a 42-inch vertical. So
wow.
If I want to jump and get the ball, I can. I feel like I feel like I can do it all at the strong safety position. That's why I like it there.
Man, that 42-inch vertical, you can dunk. You can dunk then, man. He
Yeah, I can dunk, yes, sir.
said he got bunny. In other words, he got hops. That's
Yes, sir.
usually that's a funny thing you say that. You know what's funny? And I believe you, and I know because I'm gonna talk about your town, right? I played basketball at Madison Central. A lot of my teammates was from, from Florida. Everybody that was from there could jump. All of them could jump. I'm just saying, it was like a lot of freakish athletes, even on the football team, man. It was just deep. So I know they split the high schools up, and then came Ridgeland High and Germantown, but Madison Central is the mecca. I just had to throw that out there and mess with them or whatnot. But anyway,
played basketball at Madison Central too.
there it is, man. How'd you do with that? Are you thinking about a two sport? I know Isaiah want to come in and play both sports. You straight sold on football now, huh?
I wouldn't say I'm straight sold on it. If they give me the opportunity, I'm not letting any opportunities go.
There you go.
But, when I was at Madison Central, I was the highest jumper on the team. So the coach, he played me at a big position, and
oh my
I would
goodness.
out rebound everybody on the court.
Wow. Hey, that's impressive, man. 6 feet playing down low. Now I'm 6'3" playing down low, and I hated it because I was like, man, I got to go to college, coach. You know what I'm saying? I need to get out on the wing and show what I could do. But hey, that speaks a lot about your athleticism.
I just played hard.
Hey, there you go. It shows in your game, and I know it on the football field, man. It's a different sport, but you talked about some attributes that you have that's definitely advantageous for you when you're playing the game. So you guys have had a really big recruiting class coming together in this inaugural TC Taylor signing class, right? Have you had a chance outside of Isaiah to try to start building relationships, whether through social media or social chats with your new teammates? I know you said you was out there working out. How's that going in building the camaraderie?
I attend Jackson State now. I'm a student at Jackson State, student athlete. So I've met all the DBs. I'm building relationships with them. We're gonna be in the same room.
Yep.
We are ready to just lock in.
There it is. So you schooled me. You schooled me on it. My thinking was, I was thinking that you was gonna come after the fact, but I'm actually glad you said that, because that was gonna be one of the questions. When were you gonna actually be on the campus? And you stated you already enrolled. That's impressive. So you guys are already together.
First week.
Awesome. Well, officially, welcome to Jackson State. You know what I mean? That's a good thing, man. That's a good thing. Like I said, that's rare. It also speaks to the fact that you had your grades and your academics in place, man. Is that so? What would that major look like? I know this. We talk about football, but there's always going to be life after football. What you thinking about? What's your major? What are you looking at doing professionally outside of football? As you go on in life.
I'm majoring in electrical engineering.
That's a good. That's good. What's the reason behind that one? That's a special skill set right there, man. That ain't just no regular business. Not shout out to the business majors. That's me. I'm one of them. But electrical engineering. What's the thoughts behind that?
I'm pretty good at math and I'm pretty good at science, and those two are just. It's like everything that you need to be an engineer. So I feel like if I just work hard and continue at that, I will be able to be an engineer and live a good lifestyle if football doesn't work out.
Absolutely. What's your hopes and dreams in regards to football? I know NFL, you're looking to get to the next level and play a long career, I'm sure. But do you feel like, players like yourself coming to Jackson State, what are some of your thoughts on that energy behind, you got an Aubrey Miller who's leaving, going to the Senior Bowl from Jackson State, should be drafted. You got James Houston that had a phenomenal year from Jackson State. But I know one of the things Aubrey said at the end of the Celebration Bowl, he talked about the players coming home and playing for your own people. What's some of your thoughts on, this renaissance or resurgence of Jackson State, or should I say HBCUs, as of late? Talk to us a little bit about your thoughts on that.
I'm excited to play. Like you said, I'm in my hometown, so I know my family gonna come support. The fans, they already showed me love on Twitter when I posted the offer.
Right.
And the commitment. They showed the fans show a lot of love. And I'm just ready to put on a show for them. Hopefully bring home another championship for us.
Yeah. We got a three-peat. That's part of the reason why we got you here, to come in and really, add, we lost a lot of pieces to the portal, and that's part of it, you know what I mean? But I love this team that Coach T.C. Taylor and his staff is putting together, and we think it's going to be a really good roster. I know you guys got to go do the work, obviously. One of the things I asked for, we get ready to close the interview. What's that one thing, if I could think of? I know you grew up in the culture. You're from, you're not too far, from Jackson. This is home. But what's that one thing about Jackson State? Now that you're physically there, now that you're part of the culture, now that you're on the team, that still makes you say, I can't wait to experience that?
Like I told you, I grew up going to watch the games. So I already knew what I was about to get myself into. I got there, and it was better than I expected, way better than I even thought it would be.
That's awesome.
Everything there is just family, the coaches. They love all the players. They going to do everything to make sure the players succeed. I can already see that through the coaches from only being there for a week. The atmosphere is just the atmosphere on Saturday, on game day. I just know it's gonna be turned. It's gonna be lit.
Hey, look, I actually can't wait. I know everybody ready to just hit fast forward and go straight to football season. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I know it, man. It's always fun. I mean, and we love doing what we do, here with Tiger Talk. We appreciate you for taking some time out your day, to come and sit down and talk to us, man. It'll better help the fans get a chance to get to know you. One of the things we do like to do before we get out, I know you said a lot of fans have shown you love already, but maybe everybody don't have your social media. We always try to get you some followers. So before you get out of here, drop that IG, drop that Twitter, so everybody could start. That's following, that's not following you could go ahead and start following.
The BJ Washington on Instagram, BJ Washington 11 on Twitter.
There it is, y'all. Well, listen, man. Again, BJ, I appreciate you, brother, for coming to sit down with us. Hey, we're looking forward to it. We hope this won't be your last time coming on. We definitely plan on getting you back on. We want to let you get acclimated, to the JSU. And I know you guys are about to hit, that spring training, and then we're gearing up for that blue and white game and that spring game. So we want to welcome you again to Jackson State. Again, like I said, we appreciate you for sitting down with me on Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. BJ Washington, transfer from Northwest Community College, new strong safety at the I Love Jackson State University. Again, BJ, all the best to you. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. Thank you, Coach.
We're going to leave that on there. All right, take care, brother.